What's up, guys? I'm Joe Bongrickson, and welcome to Pippin and Dippin Academy's YouTube channel. I have as my kids would say, my bestie here with me, my trading partner, my partner in crime, Hunter, the Pip Hunter Burkett. As
What's
you
up,
see, he's throwing up some love. Today, before we get started, as always, if you're a first-time visitor, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you get notified anytime we have a new video. We post about once a week, sometimes twice, sometimes every other week. We do our best to get one out at least once a week though for you. And if you like the video, go ahead and pound the like button as well, so we can help other traders just like you find the content that you were looking for, that you found value in. If you find value in it, pound that like button, and be sure to put I subscribe in the comments. If you have any questions or commentary, go ahead and put them in there as well. Without further ado, today we're just going to talk to you about something. It's just a little tool, little strategy you can use to help you find solid entries. It also allows you to set limit orders. If you don't know what limit orders are, you're going to find out here in a second. Hunter will kind of probably talk you through that a little bit. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to him, let him give you some of that sauce, and then we can kind of sum it up at the end and go from there. Hunter, it's all you, brother.
Cool deal. I want to establish real quick. We've been having comments about my audio. So I watched the whole last video, and man, I could hear myself perfectly. Joey, you'll watch it again. I sound fine. So it might be on your end. Maybe where you're at, that's not really good service. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I rewatched the video, and I think my audio was pretty good. Maybe switch your speaker, maybe. And we'll go with that. I'll turn my volume all the way up. Maybe that was that, but my volume's all the way up. But yeah, today's video is going to be really simple, really easy. You know what I mean? It's really to get a precise entry. I'm actually going to show you a trade one of our students took with this method. Okay, and it's myself. I'm more of, I love to see liquidity grab and stuff like that before I enter a trade. I love my right legs of M patterns to be higher, so I know that liquidity is being taken, it's being manipulated, and I like to get into a trade. That's just me. That's just my trading plan. But I'm going to show you how to redefine an order block, okay, so you can get a better entry. So I'll share my screen. I'm going to be doing this on TradingView too as well, because the marketing up on there is a lot easier. Okay, so let me share my screen. Here.
And for those of you guys that don't have TradingView, down below, if you click, there's a link in there. You can click on TradingView and get it set up. They have free accounts. They have paid accounts. If you're new to trading, a free account works just fine. When you're ready to go and pay for a paid account, you can do that. So it's there.
Absolutely. So look right here, guys. This was a textbook trade, guys. Look, I want to show you, we had imbalance, okay? Right here, we knew that. You can see liquidity was laying here, okay? And then we moved down, took out this low here, okay? And we moved back and we took out this high, liquidity was laying, okay? And then we left this nice big bullish candle for a down movement, okay? Inside of our session. So we knew that right there was being moved away from. Nice bullish candle, nice good, inducement candle, took out that liquidity. We pulled away from it really quickly. So we're like, okay, this could be a potential order block, okay, because we moved away pretty quickly. And I was like, okay, well, the candle's really big. So if you're looking for this, and let's just say you're using the order block for an entry, I'm just making an example, okay? You wouldn't want your stop loss to be that huge, right? You could get a more decent risk reward trade than and a better stop loss than this, okay? And it's called by redefining the order block. So what you would do is you would drop down to the 15-minute time frame and just see, you see here, this is the order block, and you would redefine it as where was the last candle, last bullish candle, okay? And then look, you see how I brought all the way from here, all the way back to this last bullish candle before that move happened. And you can see that the price pulled right back into our session, okay? Created a little M pattern on the 5-minute time frame, okay, which is what we want to see. And you can see that we pulled, look really closely, as we did have an order block here, we also have an imbalance here, okay? And you can see how we pegged into it, okay? And one of our students, he's a really good, great order block guy. And you can see that, look at the stop loss. So if you were putting your stop loss back above the high, right? I'm just saying if you caught the entry here, look at the stop loss. It's cut in half, more than half, okay? And then your risk reward trade, your risk reward would have been a lot better, okay? And you can even see here, right here, even with, like with me, I'm waiting for the pattern to perform, right? Like I told you guys, I like to see my price come up here and grab a second leg, take this out, and then go get the trade. But you can see, even with here, if you had a trade, okay, here, even if you got the trade down, okay, for the WM pattern, okay, you still had a smaller stop loss. You had 7 pips smaller than what it was before, okay? 7 pips smaller. And then you sit here, 18 pip stop loss, and then you chase after liquidity, right? Or which left it double bottom right here. You can see that it went right to there. And look at that trade. Almost a 4-to-1, 3.5 to 1. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that type of trade, right? That means that I can lose 3 trades in a row and still be break even, right? And guys, with our strike rate, you're not going to lose that many trades in a row. You know what I'm saying? We're very disciplined, very, you know, we know what we're looking for. Do we mess up sometimes when we make rookie mistakes? Absolutely. Joe and I still do that today, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, we're still looking for that certain type of manipulation. We're still looking for all the stuff we teach you on our channel. We're still looking for that stuff that we tell you guys to stay disciplined with. So what I'm going to do is I'm run that through you again, run that back. Okay. So what you're going to do, because this is a simple stuff. Doesn't have to be a long video. Okay. So you have an order block, potential order block. I love to see the order block take liquidity. Awesome. Okay. Hits liquidity, takes out that high, leaves a nice bullish candle. You move away from it. Okay. This, and guys, the price could have moved away really quickly, and this still would have been valid if we didn't come back and mitigate it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down to 15, and I'm going to start looking for where I can pull it back to, okay, to maybe get a better RR. So my stop loss doesn't have to be so big and have to take a chance of just taking the trade down here. That's not. Your guys, the higher time frame is the book you read to figure out where your direction's going. The lower time frames are entries, right? That's what you need to be focused on, right? And that molds you into a better trader too. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you're setting 50, 60, 70 pip stop losses and you're not swinging, then what are you doing? What are you really, you know what I mean? A big stop loss like that you shouldn't be doing that. Not unless you're trading NAS, US 30, stuff like that. It's required to, right? So you can see that how we redefined it, and look how it precisely comes in. You know, and our student caught the bit, man. I know you can say, that's bull crap. I'm serious. The guy literally sets a limit order right here because he see the imbalance. He's seen the imbalance too. And the reason why we're talking about this is because we wanted to shoot a video on a trade that was flawless, and he flawlessly hit this trade. So think about the risk reward that he got. You know, it was massive, a massive risk reward on the trade. Okay. So really, really think about that, guys. That's how you redefine an order block. So maybe I can go through here. I really wanted to stress, because this was a perfect setup. This was a perfect, ideal imbalance liquidity. See, we went back and filled it. We took liquidity at the same time, let the order block, we come back into it. I mean, it can't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying? And we had the liquidity below to go and get it, right? So with that, guys, that's all I'm going to show and redefine it. It's not really hard. You can go back and do this work, right? And you can even do it like, here's one here. So I'll make another example. I'm just going to make an example. So boom, we get a let me do a better one. I just want to do another one. Okay. All right, it's right here. Right here. Okay. So here's a bullish candle for a big move down. Okay. Let's just say that's an order block. So I'm going to draw a box, and you can see how price came back to it, right? Price respected it massively, right? Hit. And typically, guys, after it hits one time, I don't really mess with it anymore. I don't consider that. I consider my new swing high or swing low the new sauce. Okay. So what I would do is I would drop down to 15 if I'm on the hour, and I would go here and I would see if I can redefine it. And we can. And I love how fast it moves away. When it's just really creepy, I'm not really interested. But I like how fast it moves away. And you can see what we redefined it. And look at the trades that really come back into this thing. Boom. See ya. Look at the imbalance that it left on this candle. So not only do you have an order block that's redefined, you have an imbalance inside this candle that gives you more confidence to say, hey, when I get to this level, I need to be paying attention inside my session, right? Or I've done taken out a lot of liquidity. Where am I potentially going to head back to, right? So if this trade was a buy for you, as you can see that we took out a double bottom here. Okay, we're inside of our session. Okay, so like let's do this. I'll run you through the math to go back to this trade for a counter. So if let's just say I'm inside my day, right? I'm putting a line here. Asian made a low, so I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm really more paid attention to this equal low that it made yesterday, and then I'm paying attention to the high it made in London. Okay, so I'm inside this box. I ain't trading. I don't want to trade inside. I want to trade on the outside. I wanted to see it show me their hand, and then I'll take the trade. All right. So look what it did. Stop hunting. It gave me my shark fin. It's probably a shark fin on the 30 minute. It manipulated. It gave the second leg. Let's go to 5. Look at this. Left leg comes up, spikes down really quickly. That whole wick pulls back in. Boom, smashes. We get in the trade. Where am I headed? Where am I gonna potentially take profit? I have an order block that I go back to with imbalance, and I have liquidity above me. It's that simple, guys. That simple. And look at the trade. And yes, 100% we took this trade. Look at that. Okay, you don't have to go all the way back to the wick, guys. This was news right here. So I mean, I would have been at the low because I already seen the manipulation. And look at that trade. 3-1. Game over. See you. Go enjoy your day. Okay. So with that, guys, I mean, really simple video. I don't have to go over much. That's how you redefine. Okay. So with that, we are also going to talk to you about just right here at the end, really briefly. Okay. We are going up on our prices with our academy. Okay. And the reason why is because Joe and our team is starting to grow, and we can see that, a lot of our time is being taken, which is great. We love that, but, our time's valuable, and, we got to make time for us to trade to as well and make it a benefit for us, and I hope you guys understand that completely. I know you do. So with that, our course is $297 right now as we speak. Okay. At the end of this month, we will be going up on the price. We will be going up to $497 for our academy. Okay. Now that gets you the academy, that gets you our group in Discord, that gets you all the training. We do live calls, live trading calls every day. We have a Monday night meeting and a Friday night. Okay. Where Monday night meetings more of a mindset, help you. Friday night meetings more of a market review. Okay. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? Okay. Now, if you don't want the academy and you feel like you just need a little bit of push, you need a little bit of, clarity, we have a 1 hour session where you hop on with Joe and I, we just do a 1 hour call of, and if you need a little bit extra time, that's fine. We're doing that for 197 for a whole hour of, undivided attention with us to figure out what's wrong with you. If it's your mindset, if it's your trading plan, if it's your edge, whatever, you know what I mean? And guys, we did, we're going to, we've been offering in the group. That's why I'm saying that if you can get grandfathered in right now with our price, we'll offer that to you for the one-on-one mentorship. But as of the end of the month, anybody in our group that is getting in past that, the one-on-one mentorship is gone. Okay, the one-on-one mentorship will, after the end of this month, will cost $19.97, and that's $1,997 because we need to get compensated for our time, right? And we have sat down multiple times and we're like, we got the knowledge, we have the sauce, we're literally created this channel for you to have free content and things like that. So we're pouring our time in. And Joe said something very valuable before we shot this call. He's like, man, he's like, Hunter, he said, I was given this much free value, I would want to pay somebody that dollar or that whatever they're asking. You know what I'm saying? What's on the other side? What's on the other side of what they're holding back from us? You know what I'm saying? And it is, guys. It's something that we could potentially say to you that completely can change the whole trajectory of your trading, life, whatever. Something that we've battled and get you on the other side of that wall, right? So with that, we're going to, and we're not going to be posting a lot of, flags, flyers about the prices and stuff on here. Go join our Telegram channel, the one we just made, okay, where we're posting charts, we're posting free stuff, and that's where we're going to be throwing the flyers up to join our community, the prices for everything and stuff like that. And two, guys, go hit up our Instagrams. That's where you can get a hold of us. Go to our Facebook. That's where you can get a hold of us. We want to be on both platforms. I like Facebook. I like Instagram. Okay. And go show us some love. That's where we're going to be potentially running flyers for free stuff, free mentorship. We're going to run stuff for, people that gives us love and stuff like that. We'll run free stuff where we can do a little, giveaway, where if it's a free one-on-one, or if it's for the academy, or if it's a whole one-on-one mentorship, I'm sure that's coming, right? We want to put Pippin and Dippin on the map, and the only way we can do that is through you guys, right? And we've showed you guys that we're here. We're willing to give you what me and Joe have, and so we want to grow with you. You know what I mean? We want to help you. We want to get you out of the rut. You know what I'm saying? Times are getting hard. Trust me, guys, a job, 9-to-5 job, I'm sure your income ain't good. It's just not. You know what I mean? So you got to get prepared. So we want to help you get prepared. With that, that's all I got. Going to piggyback on anything, Joe?
No, I mean, that was pretty good, guys. Hey, look at, we're coming out of COVID. We're in a economic state that we haven't seen in pretty much 50 years or more. So for most of you that are watching this video, you've never seen it ever. And I'm just under 50. I've not seen this in my lifetime. The closest thing I would say was the fallout that we had, the real estate fallout about 10 years ago, or a little over 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. We just started recovering probably 10 years ago. But what I say that because I had a marketing agency, guys, that I'd had for 15 years, that it had evolved over time and it changed over time. However, I had it for roughly 15 years. COVID came and swiped that out from underneath me, and I was not prepared. Fortunately, we had Pippin and Dippin Academy. I traded Forex, so that got us through, COVID. I say this though, with as much urgency as I can without sounding too salesy, and really, driving the hammer home on. For some of you, you're like, oh, here they go, they're selling again. Would love their videos, but I hate this. Well, I'm telling you right now, we're about ready to hit an economy, a global economy, not just here in the US. We're about ready to experience an economy that if you don't have, multiple streams of income, you may be the odd man out real fast, and there is no recovery. You're going to have to be waiting on the government to hopefully bail you out. Don't be that person. Take control of your life right now. Learn a new trade, whether it's Forex with us or it's something else. Get a secondary income coming in, right? get diversified, so that when we have these, times in our economy that we've never experienced before in our lifetime, or it hasn't been experienced in our world in a long, long time, be prepared for it. There's a reason why people go out and buy toilet paper and they buy canned goods and they buy that stuff. It's because they went through it before. They're not going to do it the same way, get caught with their pants down the second time, right? So right now, you already had an experience through COVID. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this video either experience it yourself, you watched family, friends, endure it and lose, financially beyond their wildest dreams. They weren't planning on that, right? And they're still scrambling right now to make things work. All right. How do we know that? Because Hunter and I have been through it to some degree, for one, and two, we're not going to get caught with our pants down. So you shouldn't either. So he gave you a bunch of offers, a bunch of solutions that may potentially work for you or not work for you. Great. If it's not Forex, then find something else. But guys, don't think that the government's just going to come and bail you out. Because even if they do, it's going to take them a long time before they're going to release funds and get you all sorted out. And even then, it's going to be just minimal. It's going to be a Band-Aid. It's not going to be a solution, right? Do you want to put your family in that situation? Or do you want to learn a skill set right now that the only way Forex goes away, guys, is the global economy as we know it would have to completely collapse. It would have to be gone. Every currency would have to fail. That's the only way Forex is going away. It's not, and it's not going to go away. It may get beat up a little bit, but it's not going away. So it's a great skill set to learn. It's better than stocks. It's better than, buying stuff that loses value, goes up and down, yo-yos up and down. All right. So things that you can hold on to right now is like, do this. Get some physical gold, get some physical silver, get ready, because what we're going to see in the next 18 months, it's going to be a roller coaster ride, and you better damn well be prepared for it. Because if not, you're going to be left holding the bag. And if you got, family to take care of, you're going to be screwed, because you're going to be waiting on a government that's not prepared to take care of you. All right. So hopefully you guys sense the urgency there. That's my salesy pitch. That's why it's important to do this. Whether it's with us or with somebody else, do it. You'll be better off for it. And hey, look, it never happens. And maybe we don't see the things that are being forecasted or that we're heading towards right now. Maybe it never plays out that way. That's fine. You're still better prepared, and you're diversified, and you're a better person for it. So what Hunter showed you today with order blocks, fantastic. Order blocks are absolutely amazing. I highly recommend them, so that you know where price is potentially going to. Know your imbalances. Put everything together that we've talked about, guys, and then you'll be golden. And then, like Hunter said, he's put something really valuable in there, and he didn't even really talk about it all that much. He doesn't trade between those levels. He waits for it to trade outside of those levels and the stop hunt areas that market makers are looking for. All right. He waits for it to trade out of there, take out liquidity, and then he's looking for those entries. You should be doing the same. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache right there. It was a huge nugget. He just threw it in there for you. It was added value, as we always do, and didn't even really go into too much depth, but it was fantastic. So for that, Hunter, thank you, because I love when you do that subtly. And man, guys, we love you. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you'd like to see some more training on something specific that we don't necessarily have on the channel, or you'd like something us to go in a little bit more depth, let us know. We'd be happy to shoot that video for you. And with that, guys, Hunter, it's all yours, man. Take us home.
Guys, keep pipping and dipping. I'll catch you on the next one.
Right on, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.